Leos, getting set up here, trying to shut everything down to be able to pay 100% attention to you guys. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is good. Doesn't look like the chat is open, but well, let's get going. Maybe it'll pop open here. All right, so I am doing today. Today is the 10th. This is your reading for the 10th through the 16th. I love it because the energies are right on top of each other. So if you're going through something, if you're having a question today, if something is happening and you need to get an answer, Divine is right here today with you guys. Right on the mark. So for those of you that are starting and fresh with my channel, my name is Patty. I'm intuitive that does not only the tarot, but I mix astrology and numerology with it. So this might be something different for you. First oracle I'm going to pull is for the Divine, and it is going to be his message to you today, whatever that is. And then the second card is current energies. Third card is future energies, more planetary kind of a thing, astrology kind of a thing. So hopefully these, and you'll find that the planetary and the Divine are almost the exact same energies. All right, looks like it's acting weird. So hopefully there's some people out there. If you guys are out there, if there is somebody, can you just say hello? Let me know where you're from to make sure that the chat is working. That would be really beneficial because you can ask questions if it's in relation to what we're talking about. Definitely I'll answer it right there. If not, then we'll answer it at the end. All right. And then at the very end, I will be pulling a health, wealth, and love card, love, relationships, whatever. All right, so let's get started. And while I am shuffling and getting these oracles ready, then I'm just going to let you know there is going to be a new moon reading tomorrow on the 11th at 11. Woohoo! So hopefully that will bring you some new light. There's a lot of energies coming up. You're going to be really surprised at the energies that they're going to be very interesting energies. I'll share that with you because we got a Saturn retrograde coming up, and that's really having a play with this new moon, and I'll share that tomorrow. All right. So our first oracle out is the Wizard of Awareness. Now remember, this is Divine's card message to you. So I don't know what is going on in your life, but here there is definitely something that you really need to pay attention to. He is trying to show you something. So don't miss that mark. Don't miss that message. Don't miss that sign that he is trying to give to you, because it's also the number 3, the acknowledgement. Okay, number 3 is acknowledgement in numerology. So he's saying, hey, pay attention. I'm trying to give you what you need. I'm trying to show you. And or maybe take something away or somebody away that shouldn't even be there. So really, really pay attention this week. He's trying to share something, and this is more of a growth process for somebody. We'll get into that. He just gave me another download. I'll get into that here in a minute. Current energy, the 10th through the 16th. I love this card because this is right on the mark. It is also the number 3. It is the wishing well. Okay, wishing well. We also want to make sure that that wishing well is something we want and can achieve. It's not an illusion. It is not a fantasy, because a lot of this is going to be going on with the planets too. I'll share with you tomorrow, because it's a lot about illusion and fantasy, but it is also about vision and growing a vision. That was weird. We don't have earthquakes in Oregon, but it just sort of felt like, but we've been having them off the ocean though. So maybe we had an earthquake and I didn't know it. I've lived through earthquakes. Let me tell you, in Japan, 1 week had earthquakes all week. That was something different, very different. Okay, so and then the future energies with these planets is very interesting, because you got a 1-ring circus. This is about the number 6. This is about bringing you harmony and improvement. So something awareness is coming up that you really need to pay attention, because it's going to bring you harmony and improvement. But the 1-ring circus is about you alone, along with Divine, making that happen. Not people here on Earth. So you don't want to look at the humans for whatever you're trying to get your wisdom from. You want to get it from where the Divine, the second dimension, the unseen, wherever that little intuition and that voice is talking to you, wherever that is. and lifting you up to that. And you're like, oh, it feels good. I should be doing this. If it doesn't feel good, that's a low vibration saying no. Hit that red button. Nope, trying to tell you something. And I guess this is somebody that is having to make a decision this week. They're a little bit torn because they can't see the end result. And that's because you're not paying attention to your intuition. All right. But this is the current energy this week is the wishing well. Acknowledge, what is it that you want? What is it you're trying to obtain? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 10 of Pentacles right out of the chute, guys. This is your wishing well. What is it that you want? The divine is saying, do you know what you want? Are you paying attention to what you really, really want? Because careful what you ask for, I might give it to you. And I've learned that one big time. I've always, and never use the word never with divine. Let me tell you, that word with the divine, say never. I never will. Yeah, right. He will show you. Yes, you will. Been there and done that on that one too on several occasions. All right. So really pay attention to what you want, what you're desiring. And this is the planets I'll share tomorrow again. What you want, what you're desiring, and just pay attention because something is coming in either audio wise, intuition wise, or you're going to get something like, that's it. That's it. You know, sort of the one thing. So let's see what else the divine has. Woo! Okay. And then again, I forgot I'm going to do the health, wealth, and lovers on the end too. Okay. Wow, this is beautiful though. This is beautiful. Okay, somebody, we've got, of course they want love. Oh, everybody wants love. However, look at this. This is beautiful. Well, let me show you the first two cards first. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So we normally want to see these, or we normally see these in reverse because it takes a lot of work and effort to get to the 10 of Pentacles, because the 9 of Pentacles is about the hard work and the 10 is the rewards. Okay, this is the finished product, the fruit of the vine. Okay, so but the 10 of Pentacles came in first. So what's happening is somebody has gotten the fruit, has gotten their rewards, and now they're really paying attention to the work it took to get there. Because we have the next two cards is Death and the Lovers. I haven't seen the Lovers show up for a little while. So when you're looking at this, they're paying attention. They're really, they're being very aware at what it took to get there. So it's almost like this is a reverse reading. It's very interesting. So we found out, yes, I'm now in a good place. I'm now aware where I am. I'm aware where I had to be to get there and where I came from. So something had to stop and go away and reanalyze and make myself more aware to make this process happen. So, for example, if somebody had a relationship before and maybe they were thinking too much about it, this had to stop before this beautiful relationship could come in, because the relationship is lovers. This is a unity. This isn't a friendship. This is something that has come together. It has taken time to come together. It has been work to come together. And somebody is definitely aware of it, and they are actually very happy about it. They're actually very blessed and grateful. So they're saying, you know what? Thank you for all this beautifulness, because it has been a lot of work to come together. Now, even if the divine puts you together, it's still work. You still got to get to know each other. You guys still have to learn about each other. You have to become aware. Now, whether you become aware in a worldly part, first dimensional, and you look at all they have, oh, he's got money, he's got a house, he's got this, he's stable, blah, blah, blah. That's earth, that's world. However, when you look at the awareness he's got looks. But the thing is, the idea is to look at the awareness that brings you to this point of where the heart is, where everything lies. So that is the awareness, and that is the wishing well. you get everything that you want and desire because they've got a beautiful heart. They're emotionally connected. They're spiritually connected. They're physically now connected. This is a beautiful, beautiful spread. Okay. Ooh. Oh, an offering. There is an offering. Let me see what else comes up with this one here. See if the divine has anything else come in here. Somebody's really thinking about their future. They're trying to pay attention to their future. They're definitely really, really, really seriously now looking at the future. I will say one thing the divine tells us and tells me a lot is like, live for today because I could change the future in a second. So that is another thing. We want to keep the focus on the future, but we don't want to be already there. My mind is already there. We can't do that because then we miss the steps. We miss the steps of where we need to go. It's like, yeah, and I hate to say it, but this younger generation, it's like they want to skip a step or two, and we don't want to do that because there is a learning process in every single step. Same with this lover's connection is you've got to learn about this person. There is a step, a loving step each way that you go, and when you get to the top and you really know each other, you're never going to know each other 100%, but when you get to the top, it's like an ultimate high, and that's that agape love that you get because you know so much about each other and you're open to each other and lifting each other up. There's no way of destroying anybody or wanting to destroy anybody. So that is the thing, is you're focusing in on now. What the heck? Oh, I have a new phone and it's got all these weird things. I don't even know if I connected it all right. So I was trying not to ask my daughter because she's on vacation. So anyway. Okay. So, yep, I guess I'm good. So these are things that you really want to pay attention to. Oh, wow. Again. Yeah. This is an interesting read, guys. We're getting doubles here. So I don't know if this is for the same person or another energy, but I do know that there is a second energy. I can feel them coming through, that it's like, would you please tell them to concentrate on now? They're so focused on the future. Can you just please tell them to concentrate on now? I don't know who that's for. I feel like it's a family member coming through. Could you please just tell them to concentrate on now? Is that for you? I don't know. But that's when I look at these two cards and I ask, is there anybody coming through? And that is who. So I don't know if this is somebody's family member coming through and saying, you know what, whatever they can see. So this is the great thing about being spiritual. What do you call that? I don't even know what to call it. A spiritual mindset thinking rather than a worldly, because you can actually begin your abilities to grow. You get a relationship, so then that telephone opens up even more audio, visual, intuition, maybe speak in tongues. You don't know what it is, but it will open up gifts more. And this is the amazing thing, but you got to be open to trusting and knowing the divine is going to be there and come through for your journey. Because the reason why I say this is interesting, we have two death cards. And they're almost in the same place, but the two Nine of Pentacles are in the opposite place. So this is a reverse. This is like somebody is not getting it, or somebody's thinking too far ahead. They don't want to let go of something. So this is being put off. So if you don't let go and realize that death is not especially the death card is not a bad card. This is saying something's just ending. Something, you have to realize it. Again, this is an awareness. It's done. It's over. And which way do you want it to go? Do you want it to go up or do you want it to go down? This is sort of like a choice card, is which way do you want it to go? So this is a transition. This is a change. This is a time for you to grow up, because this is in reverse. Somebody's thinking way too far in their future because they can't let go. And then the reward is going to come later, but it's going to become a lot harder. Now, there's no Lover's card in this one. This is something to do with what you're doing in your thought process and your life. So don't hold back this energy. The wishing well, you have to release whatever it is or who it ever it is. So if you know you're in a relationship that's done and over, call it. It's done and it's over. I can't do this anymore. If there's abuse in there, I'm done. It's done. It's over. I got to move on, because you're holding back your own blessing, your own abundance. I don't know who that's for. Okay. All right. Let's see what else there's going on here. This also to these future planet energies, your One Ring Circus. This is about, I'll talk about this more tomorrow when we do the new moon reading. However, this is really about knowing what is illusion, what is fantasy to you, and envisioning it in a positive manner to make it become real. So it's like artists, or you think of Disney and Disney Imagineers. Okay, my daughter was going to hopefully be one, but I don't know where that's going yet. But the thing is that you look at it, they have a vision, they have an idea, they have something that is fantasy, but then they do the concept art and draw the pictures. And then before you know it, it's either a movie or it is a cartoon or whatever. That is what the planets are talking about, envisioning and making it happen. This is you. For the next couple, 2-3 months. Something in yourself and your being is got a vision, and now it is to expand it to reality. I don't know who that's for, but that's the planets, definitely. That is the divine. Thank you. So the divine is saying, are you aware of that vision inside you? Are you aware of that light inside you that I'm trying to bring out? What is that? That's your passion. That's your calling. That's your purpose. That's that flicker. That's that light. That's that excitement inside you that you're pushing down, that low vibration. And you're the one that's pushing it down. Don't let it die. Ignite it. Oh boy, I'm getting into the astrology part. I got to stop, because this is definitely what the new moon is about. So definitely ignite it. Another offering. This is absolute truth. Don't lie to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. This is absolute truth. This is the truth that you want to come out. This is the soul of the person who wants to come out. Oh, but what are they going to think? Oh, they're going to think, I'm crazy, or that's a stupid idea, or whatever. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. This is something that you have a huge desire. And the divine is saying, be aware, acknowledge. Number three, he's trying to say, acknowledge it. It is there for you. Go forth. It's like, okay, fine. Yeah, that's what they said. Go forth. I'm like, that's not what we say today. We don't say that today. My daughter calls me a boomer as it is. She laughs at me all the time. All right. Is there anything else, divine, before I go to health, wealth, and love? There's already love in this reading. However, health, wealth, and love. Is there anything else before that? Okay. We are going to go to health, wealth, and love. And I don't think the chat is working. Dang it. I always like to have you guys come in, and because today is the 10th, this is for the week of the 10th and the 16th. These are divine energies, immediate divine energies right here, right as we speak. And he's here, so that's why I like to do these. I wish I could do them all of them on the day that they're there, because that is prime energies right there. And we have the new moon energies here already. We have the new moon. We've got Saturn retrograde already in works. And then Uranus is moving as well. It's going to be very interesting. I hope you guys, if you haven't subscribed and hit the bell, that'll let you know when I'm on for my reading. Are you serious? Wow. Okay, I'm going to share this with you in a second. But are you serious? Again. Wow. Both cards. You saw me shuffle. Okay, so this was actually the first card out, the last reading that I had. So this is your wealth. Now, for those of you that are brand new to my readings and how I do this, because I haven't done this kind of a thing before. So the wealth, when I consider wealth, is your success. Success is whatever it is to you. It doesn't have to be money. Money is only one form of success, and that is very worldly. It's not spiritual. If you want a spiritual success, that would be something that brings you ultimate joy and happiness. But whatever success is to you, that is between you and divine. But if you don't know what wealth is to you, this is a time to maybe become and sit and be aware of what it is and what you want it to do in your life and how to get there in your life, because that's a discussion between you and the divine that you need to have. But you know, sometimes our wealth changes. Once we hit a goal, that wealth may change. So if you hit a goal and you know, your family, say your family, your kids, you know, my joy is just to watch my kids grow up and become successful in whatever they want to do. Well, maybe they're now all grown and successful. So you find some other wealth that you want to do. Okay. So this is the Queen of Swords, same one that drew from last one. This blows my mind. So that actually is about, there's a conflict there between earth and spirit. So somebody doesn't really know what their wealth is or what their value is. Thank you. So they're like, the value. Okay, what is your value? What is it that you what is your purpose? What is it that you want to do? So somebody out there is not clear, and it's time to think about it and become aware of what it is that you want to do and what your wealth is to you, and go for it. So that kind of a thing. So that's what this wealth card is for you. Okay, I don't know who that resonates with. So our health. Now this happened again in the last reading as well. So we have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about, again, paying attention to your body, what it needs, because you're not feeding it what it needs. You're not refueling it to what it needs. This one here, I keep hearing the word nutrition, nutrition, nutrition. So in this reading here with the Four of Cups, it's like you're not focused on good nutrition. I see a lot of junk food. So when I see the Four of Cups in my head, I see, you know, there's cups spilt, and, you know, if you're looking at the Wade deck, the right Wade deck, there's cups spilt all over. However, it means that there's empty nutrition. A lot of garbage goes in, a lot of garbage comes out, or maybe you're having a hard time getting it out. The thing is that it's not healthy nutrition. Please focus in on your nutrition this week, more healthier choices, things like that. Stay away from fads. Please stay away from fads. It wastes a lot of money. And, you know, when they go on these diets, you know, yes, you see a lot of people lose weight, like the keto diet. Nutrition background here. So it's like it may work for one, and it looks great that they're losing weight, but you're not looking at the insides. Keto can be really, really hard on your kidneys and your liver if you are not getting enough nutrients in your body to keep that filtration system, because the kidneys and the liver are your filtration system. And then before you know it, it's like a high protein diet, extremely hard on your body, extremely hard on your kidneys especially. So this nutrition, whatever this nutrition is, if you need help with nutrition, or you just don't know because there's a million things out there, you can always email me or go to getbalance2020.com. That's my featured channel, because that's where I teach and coach. Just ask a question. Questions are free. If we have to go into something in depth, then I'll let you know. But questions are always free, okay? Or go on getbalance2020.com, and there's some information there for you. Or there's videos. I have a lot of videos on nutrition and proteins and things like that. But this definitely here, somebody's nutrition is way off, and it's going to keep you spiraling down if you don't get that in check. So and it doesn't mean about weight loss. This means about good nutrition in, good energies out, because what we put in, we not only are feeding our bodies, but we're feeding our brains as well. So you can throw your mindset completely off. All right. Okay, lastly, we've got love and relationship. Knight of Cups. Definitely about desire, definitely about of love, definitely something coming for you, towards you, something in the near future. If you're already just starting in something, there is definitely more to come. Now that you got to remember, please be aware if you are manipulating it or if the divine is intervening and bringing it towards you. If you don't know how to tell, you can usually ask yourself, is somebody sort of pushing the buttons here and trying to get me to go with them? Are they pushing the buttons, or am I pushing the buttons to make sure that we connect? Then that definitely is a worldly connection, not a divine connection, because the divine will bring that person to you, no doubt. It's like, wow, where'd you come from? Kind of a thing out of the blue. Same with the other person. And you're both whole. Okay, so this is something really, really good. But we also have to be aware where this is coming from. So this is going to be a new relationship that somebody's going to be getting into. Okay, and it may be what you're wishing for, but make sure it's not something that was manipulated into happening, because then it won't last. Nothing lasts if it isn't divine. And if it does last, then it's not a happy marriage. It's not a happy relationship. There's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of, there's more bad times than there are good times, kind of a thing. So, but that is your reading, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated with somebody. This is just sort of a brief overview of what's to come, because the divine is definitely trying to wake up people right now. I feel that through all the messages I'm getting and the downloads, because I don't unpack everything that comes in. I'd be here for hours. Because it's like other people want to come through. Your ancestors or your family members want to come through, and it's like, stop. So anyway, I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also tomorrow, 11 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time here in the United States, for the new moon. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know that I'm on, and please share with your friends. I hope you enjoy it. So please don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love, and we'll see you on the next reading if I don't see you tomorrow. All right, take care.